Okay, hi YouTube, and thanks again for tuning into Wild Irish Bushcraft and Survival. I'm Chuck, your host. Okay, now I've been going on the premise of bushcraft on a budget, survival on the cheap. And today we're going to explore a nice chopper for little money, a survival tool of the highest order. Today, my friends, we're going to be exploring the Chance Machete from CRKT, Columbia River Knife and Tool Company. The Chance, which is designed by Ken Onion, a real workhorse, a real worker in the field of choppers and machetes. Okay, carbon steel with a nice powder coating, a nice finish edge like so, a nice finish coating like so. Not your standard like rough coating that you would get off your shreds or anything like that, but a really nice smooth finishing here. Plain edge, and out of the box, right out of the stop from, it's a nice sharp edge. Now lots of machetes you get aren't really sharp, so this one out of the box, I'm telling you right now, as I open the package, a paper cutting edge, so that's a plus there. A nice thickness, standard thickness on the blade, a little bendy, not a problem, full tang, with interesting cup now. On the handle, a nice rubberized handle with a football textured type of handle here. So you can see that, a little bit of a jiggling up here like so, and several lanyard holes here, so you can choose the area for your lanyard. Okay, and I'll tell you, the weight on it, the thing is now, I'm more of a preference to the kukri, alright, cold steel, shred, what have you, but the parang type here has a nice 14-inch blade with a good solid cutting weight up at the top here, which helps it really dig in and cut nice and deep. So for effort, there's little to no when it comes to cutting. And the handle is so made that it's a nice thick one here. You can see it's really nice and thick, and the texture really holds on well. Okay, so this here is a lovely little workhorse. But now I know what all of you are thinking is, hey, that's great, but what about the sheath? I know a lot of you are all about the sheath, okay, so I understand that. I perfectly get it. Okay, the sheath itself, a nice heavy nylon sheath with a nice little inside plastic liner here like so. And really, now here's the key thing. I like this a lot. The reason I like this sheath, and I really don't go mostly I don't go on about the sheaths a lot of times, because I figure the sheath is merely a carrier. It's not the end and be all of the bloody thing, all right? But this one actually has its ups and downs now. A nice plastic liner, so it slips right in there with several closures. Now here's the little bite in the arse for me, is that the last closure here, now this is a bit of a dicey trimmer here, because you're getting it all the way down there, and it's a bit of a work to get the clip on, alright? Now if it had any failings whatsoever, that might be it, but a little bit of stretch and all that, it works fine. Now the reason I like this one so much is the sheath itself, or the bed loop itself, can be done standard like so, right over the lip here, or you can put it onto the top here as a dangler, right? And you don't have to take your belt off. It's a nice Velcro handling here. But the other thing I like about this is this can actually slip on to the molly outside me getaway bag, or on the get home bag. So I can literally put this onto me bag and slip it in there and hold it onto the side. So this can go on to me get home bag and be for cases of emergency. This is what I keep in my trunk along with my get home bag, which I'll be doing a video on later as well. So really nice. Again, I don't go so much onto the sheaths a lot. I don't really gas on so much about them. I don't feel they're an integral part of the blade or the whole package. But this one actually has its good purposes to it. It's a really nice one. Really, as far as sheaths go, you guys should really enjoy the hell out of it. Now, sadly, I'll admit, now this one is made in China. All right, a lot of cool rivers are. Again, oh, it's China, it must be bad. Okay, again, I'm going on about this in several of my other ones. A lot of companies make their noise in China. Kershaw, CRT, these guys, Spyderco, I believe, make theirs in China. A lot of them, all right? So stop gassing on about the fact that it's made in China, all right? Not everything that comes out of China is bad, trust me. But now let's get to the point here now. It's a chopper, yeah? So how well does it work? Well, I'll tell you now. I did a bit of a trail run with this earlier, and this is a monster. It's a beast. Now I want to find a nice point here so we can start to show you just how well it goes in. Because I'm going to use the very same log for a chop out a little bit later with my kukris. Okay, so just as you can see right now, this bad boy goes right in there. Now I am not using a great deal of effort in order to get in here. Okay, I am merely just throwing the sucker down there. Right, just a simple little. I mean, I'm letting it practically drop. All right, I'm not using any effort at all to really go in there like this. Just merely drop down like this, and you can see this little sucker just chops right in there. And crazy that, I mean, this doesn't even want to come out of crying out loud. That's how, and I'm not using a great deal of effort to get this to drop. I'm merely just dropping it in there. So you can see this little sucker just wants to stay right in. So you can see it's a beast. It really wants to bite right in so that the edge really holds up well. Because if the sucker gets right in there like that, and whoops, I did it again, it's stuck in there. You can see now, he really wants to just jump right in there and get in. And you can get, I mean, a log of this size could be cut down in nearly seconds because of the ability it has in there. And if I were really going to town, I mean, really fast in there, this would be jumping off in no time flat. So yeah, does it do the job? Yeah, look at that. I mean, it just gets right in there. It just chomps in with both teeth now. Now what we're going to try for here is it's a little bit of batoning as well, all right? Now, the problem is, this one's not a good example. I'm running out of wood, as it were. So we'll try it a wee bit here. Let's see, we'll I need a bit of a staker here. I got this one right. This will work just fine. Need a bit of spider web on there. You'll forgive me, I'm in the backyard. I'm not doing it in the woods again. And for some reason or other, spiders are coming all out on summer. And they just camp right out and all. But so, now, again, we're talking about a good, solid... Now, Cold River always says that, you know, that they'll back their tools up, and they do. And so you can see just right there, it passes through flying colours. It didn't even make an effort, all right? That's how good this is. We'll try it again. Very smaller stick here. And again, you want to be able to use a tool like this so that you can get a good bit of cutting in there. Because again, if you were in the woods, you want to be able to form or cut into a piece like this, so you can make your ferrule or your heat for your fire rods or something like that. And yeah, we just cut myself. So. That was you can see just how sharp this is. The little sucker just got me. So yeah, sharp as a tack, and really, I mean, really well made. So I got to tell you, this is a real workhorse. This is one that really goes to town and does a great job. So as far as ratings go, edgewise, well, you can tell it works no win. As far as batoning, fantastic, and you could do your little technique, little figure 7 notches and things like that with this as well. So does it pass muster in flying colours? I got to tell you, I am impressed with this. And again, I'm not keen on the parangs myself, but this one really does a great, great job. So, yeah, am I going to give it a passing grade? Heck yeah, I'll give it, I would say, up to 8 or 9, easily. 9.5. I'll even say to 9.5. For the fact that it just cut me, I'll have to give it a 9.5. Anyways. So, there you go. If you have your same findings, by all means, let me know. And if you like what you saw, let me know as well. Leave it in the comments below. So once again, I want to thank you for joining me here on Wild Irish Bushcraft and Survival. I'm Chuck, your host. Thanks a lot. Cheers.